I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm hoping for is sure to be mine. And I do believe it, and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, don't we might get distracted by the things in our sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
live and overall setting.
I'm the vice to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we represent overall setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Yo, big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on overall setting.
This is Shinehead. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting. And for the way the pastor should know say a frostant from where to do the dose straight out. I'm watching the face and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the overall podcast setting.
From them see the face and hear the voice, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now presenting with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, don't forget to play this one that I'm here represent the Overall Setting.
Catch me live on overall. This is Jay Warren, and you can check me out live on overall podcast. Not gonna make them night. Put me the Salaman and Tigana overall. Me coming like wire fire every 16. Police man a fire AK-47, but soldier man, them a fire itself.
If you're gonna have a try run, you have to have a try run through WakeKitty.love. You know that already.
Yes, I do. Why?
Yeah. I have something nice for you. Oh my gosh. WakeKitty.love. You can try this.
Deep throat oral spray?
Yes, girl.
Watermelon?
Yes.
Love Star Music.
Yo, Siva. Yo, what I can't let that dear say, yo. She said she like me like a thunder like lightning. She said she like me like a cake like icing. She said she like me. She really like the G. She like my style, she love my smile, and she up with me energy. She said she like me. Come here for a cup of tea. She love me groove the way me move, so she want a piece of me. She said she want dugu dugu, so me give her the ruku ruku. She did things that sitting lickle. She never know I no tickle sitting. Past trapidic star bugu dugu, belly bottom star wugu wugu. She start cry for her uku uku. She come fussing at the dugu dugu. She said she like me. She really like the G. She like my style, she love my smile, and she up with me energy. She said she like me. Come here for a cup of tea. She love me groove the way me move, so she want a piece of me. She call me a heartbeat, and me alone make her heart leap. Although me give her cold feet, she say me make her complete. Me never tell her no stress me. She know better than fi left me. She not go perplex me. She know how fi address me. She says she like me. She really like the G. She like my style, she love my smile, and she up with me energy. She says she like me. Come here for a cup of tea. She love me groove the way me move, so she want a piece of me. She said she want dugu dugu, so me give her the ruku ruku. She did things that sitting liquor. She never know I no tickle sitting. Bass trappy dick start boogu dugu. Belly bottom start woogu woogu. She start try for her uku uku. She come fussing at the dugu dugu. She really like me. This girl you like me. She like me, like me, like me, like me, like me, like a thunder, like lightning. She said she like. She really like the G. She like me style, she love me smile. Until the sun is bright, I'll be doing you right. We'll be sailing across the ocean of love. You'll be soaring as high as the stars up above. And when you get wild and out of control, that's when the scroll of passion now unfolds. Tsunami, you know a long man want the girl a body broad out like a Bugatti. Me know say you want me, girl see me get honey. Bag a girl just a swami. Can't do it dirty love, so me want it. Inna your heart, girl say me want plant it. Anything you want, girl just ask it. We'll be sailing across the ocean of love. You'll be soaring as high as the stars up above. And when you get out of control, that's when the scroll of passion now unfolds. Some baby to the floor to the window. Me no give a f*** if you wake up the neighbor. Girl a go on bad like she a walk up in a danger. Better so me done you a act like a ranger. Me no manger. Yeah. I'll be knocking on your door tonight. Here I'll be spending the night. We'll make love until the sun is bright. Have no fear, I'll be doing you right. We're sailing across the ocean of love. You'll be soaring as high as the stars up above. And when you get that's when the scroll unfolds.
Yo, people, right? When they are, me send the brother wa acapella and me lick one I know tonight, and him a link me back and I say, yo, the road them a go on, dog, and yo, you think up, And him a go on like say, him can't hit them same note. There are some note where higher than my one. And me can respect humility. You know what I say? But people, without further ado, it's been a long time. I'm not gonna say coming, but forwarding. It's been a long time forwarding, but as me tell them on them say, me have to lay the foundation. Because them type of artists here require an audience. Them type of artists here require the recognition where them forget. Because obviously you can see the caliber of artists. But it probably would have when go about it in the manner in which I did. So, due to the fact that, yeah, we do that, I just want to say big respect in every aspect. And without further ado, a very warm overall settings welcome to the man, Xkhraig. Big up your damn himself. Welcome to the platform, brother.
Gratitude and the attitude, Gratitude and the attitude.
So, Michi, me never want to put it out like for say, me I go type it. But, if you notice, me always try to put thought into whatever me post on my social media. You can go back as far as my Facebook page first forward, and me have some man where me talk about some man where the average person probably would have look upon them like them a mongrel and say, brother, say two things me do when I wake up at morning time and I brush my teeth and come over your page to see where you post. Because I know say something positive. You know what I mean? So me always try, for put out, because I know whatever I put out in the atmosphere, it have to resonate to somebody. It might not resonate to a wider audience, a broader audience, but me know say it will resonate to somebody. So me never want to go up on my platform and say one of the most mysterious man in the business is Xkhraig. Because me didn't want you to there so when me pass the remarks there, but you're one of the youth them way. Brother, when I say talent, no question. When you can clearly see that you're a seasoned artist, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, your humility is a thing where, like me, kind of like pulling back in a little way. You know what I mean? So you will have people out there where me talk about on a broader scale and even writers in a Philly, we not even have a fragment of the talent where you have, but they may get more notoriety than you because you're kind of more truthful all a back page. You know what I mean? So, me need to know when this passion for music became instilled in you. When did you begin to act on it? Where did it all begin? So, this is like a three-part question where, you know what I mean? If it register in your head, you can answer them and not add.
All right. Well, first I want to say greetings to everybody on the live. Greeting to those tuned in on YouTube and to those on Facebook and Instagram. Also, most importantly, I want to say a big thank you for extending the opportunity to come and sit with you. Yeah. The journey continues. Put it that way. I, for one, started like many other artists. Like the first introduced in music was in church. Yeah, I grew up in church. Yeah. Father right now is a church elder.
Okay.
Right. My mom is she is in charge of the children ministry. So and then so I grew up with a support system around me, and it was always have to do with something about the church. So that's where my background came from. For introduction to music, I she was the one who, but I like many people. It's not like I'm claustrophobic, but I don't mind to a lot of people. I don't mind singing. It comes on John, early in the morning and I'd be just playing piano inside the room. Kid was like 13. Kind of like things that more than likely start making suits.
Right.
So
right.
so that's what happened with me, and as it relates to falling in love with a musical instrument. And before long, I learned like the different chords, different sounds, and stuff like that. And before long, I could play a song just by watching.
Wow.
Yeah. So my love for music grew then. At about age 15, thereabout, I basically stopped singing in the choir,
Mhm.
and I collectively with another person form a group. No,
Mhm.
Choice was an a cappella group. For those who knows what a cappella is, it's just music with the voice. So you'll have basically a 4-part harmony. In
Something
my
similar to when we did start this show.
exactly.
Mhm.
So being in a group, an a cappella group, you would have learned something about music. You understand? You know that the lead voice has to be the most dominant, and then you'll have whether if the lead could be the first tenor and then the second tenor, then the baritone and the bass. My group that I sang with, it was more complicated than that because we had 7 members.
Mhm.
So after picking out the 4 main notes, then the other 3 persons that something there.
Mhm.
The bass was so he was like my twin brother. So he actually G Warrior kind of remind of him because G Warrior. That's some G Warrior something I saw later. So that's all. So um, those guys they basically sang deeper notes. So we had somebody by the name of Barry. He basically sang the lead. And then the guy, a young guy by the name of Chris, he sang the baritone. So I basically listed all the parts that were needed. So what would happen is that when the lead goes off to do ad lib, another guy by the name of O'Neill would have carried the lead note. So that puts me at a place where I have to learn a note. So I basically invented, or I basically learned and mastered a note by the name of fifth note. It's like the
Mhm.
fifth tenor, the third tenor, so to speak. Which soprano is the highest. Then you have tenor, then you have alto rather, then you have tenor, then you have bass. But when it comes on to group, it was kind of different. So
Mhm.
I basically sang a note that was higher than the first tenor.
Mhm.
So I was always living up top, if you understand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
A lot of people call it falsetto, but it's kind of more technical because with
Right.
falsetto, you can't really control much of falsetto. You just have to just let it.
Yeah.
So what I did was that I practiced that note until I could actually sing a lead in that falsetto tone. So we basically rearrange the whole harmony, and we could actually build from that falsetto down instead of having a lead voice, putting something below it and something above it. So that is my basically introduction to music and growth in music. So that's where it started in the church. The group became very, very popular. We basically did a tour in Jamaica. Sang at almost every single high school in Jamaica.
Wow.
Yes, so that was it. Basically we did weddings, got paid. We represented Jamaica in a Caribbean festival 1 year.
Wow.
So the stage, the music to me, it's not new. It's something that I've been doing from a younger age.
And where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from Papine.
Okay.
Constitutional St. Andrew. That's
What heap of bad artists come from over them side of world. I mean, you have Assassin.
Yes.
You have Major Mackerel.
Yep.
You have Anthony Malvo. Yeah, it's
two firemen.
Tiger. You know, you have Capleton.
Sizzler.
Yeah, Sizzler. Right. I mean, you can go on and on and on, and you can duck through the little back road there and go up in a what you call it? You know, like top side 9 Mile and the whole of them places. With Dallas and the whole of them. Yeah.
So I would be like the furthest up
right.
Constitution.
Right.
Yeah, it was the closest I've been to God. Because it was so close that you could actually touch the sky.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I mean, you and this group became popular by putting your voices together. Like me say, you had developed this knack for being able to develop a skill that like me said, there are so many other artists who probably gained the notoriety for something that you guys had been doing for quite some time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you have AARP and TOK, obviously Loss, several groups, and even though you became a household name in your area, seeing these groups like rise to the heights of the heights, like what kind of feeling did that give you? Like watching them, knowing that you were equally as talented, if not more.
Well, you started by saying that in Philadelphia, let me try to paraphrase what you said, but let me just summarize. You were saying that there might be a lot of artists in Philadelphia who get more recognition.
Well, I was talking. I mean, not.
Let me finish. And it is due to the fact that they might be more paraphrasing. I'm kind of spin doctoring what you said. It might be due to them being more aggressive or competitive, which I look at music more like a blessing. I see it more like a gift. Like if I tell you the thing where I'm coming from. For at least a decade of my life, I couldn't sing. So what I did is that I wrote songs. This same group, after we have basically did everything that was supposed to be, this gonna start recording. And the first day of going to the studio to record, we are coming back and I toothpick.
Wow.
And that toothpick basically mute me for like 10 years. So for 10 years I didn't sing. That's what I'm saying. So it's just a joy to me knowing that I can still sing. Because when I swallowed the toothpick and I did that robotic surgery to kind of, because it went down, it went vocal fold. You understand? When I was supposed to sign the paper and I'm like to the doctor, like I say, would I be able to sing again? He said, I'm not sure she'll be able to talk again, singing. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that I'm here now and I'm able to still sing, you understand? Make music, you understand? That is enough for a blessing for me. And then there are some artists in Philly, which I don't know if it's a way in which by which they motivate themselves. So they say that they are the best and stuff like that. Like I'm not affected by that kind of stuff because tell you the truth, if you are looking for the top 20 people in the last 50 years, Kobe is at number one and Will Smith is second.
Exactly.
To Philadelphia.
Exactly.
So that is not something that I would take on to myself.
Right.
Moreover, Philadelphia is a small place in Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
So if I wanted to be king, I want to be more than king of a region, if you understand what I'm saying. So even though I might not people, so I can come to I'm with corporate America, if you understand what I mean. So there's a lot of things that I can't get into because at the end of the day, music is not the sole what should I say? This the only income. You understand what I'm saying? I have to look at the bigger picture. As you can see, I'm well supported by the family. I got wife to take care. I got my mom, my father in Jamaica. I got 3 kids, 2 bigger ones. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't afford to put my eggs in one basket. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have to try to strike a balance. You understand? I always have to have equilibrium somewhere in as it relates to the journey and why it is that I'm where I'm at and why it is. Eventually, I plan to just do music straight because basically I have a couple certificates in different thing as it relates to music distribution and production and stuff like that. But it's where it's at. You understand what I'm saying,
brother? You're. I mean, outside of the fact that you're an extremely talented artist, your intellect is brother. I mean, like me say, I mean, your speech, your approach to things not normal. I mean, we spoken. Having the opportunity to reason with your and just the way you articulate yourself. I'm speechless, you know what I mean? Because you are like me say, not only a true talent but a true intellect. You know what I mean? And you know, and when you meet people like yourself, me drop out of school in a 9th grade, you know. But I can hold a conversation with a gangster on the road where have dopey on him gun, or a man where run a multi-million-dollar corporation. Because me always listen. And I think one of the main things that people put behind them or leave as hindsight is the ability for just listen.
Yep.
You see, when you do too much of this, you're not hear what I go on.
True.
You know what I mean? And you are a person, you could not have been able to articulate yourself in a manner in which you do without the ability to listen.
Yeah.
So even if you have the education and the subject them and you could not be able to master all of these things without listening.
Well, similar to G Warrior. Like I grew up with my grandmother for the most part of it.
Mm-hmm.
God rest her soul. And like she I think is the first person I hear say that you have one mouth and 2 ears. It means that you have to listen twice as much as
Exactly.
you talk.
Mm-hmm.
And having heard that, it's basically a good thing, a good practice. You understand what I'm saying? So many people they talk so much that after they run out of ideas, they start telling lies.
Right.
You understand? So you have to be watching those fast talkers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. So, all right. So Philadelphia, you initially started a career in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You were born in Papine.
Yeah, born. I was actually born in Kingston.
Okay.
But grew in Papine.
You grew in Papine.
Yes, constitutional to be exact.
Okay.
I like saying Papine because a lot of people you say constitution. It's a constitution. What?
Yeah. Well, which part
Yeah,
that there?
which
Yeah,
part that?
exactly.
So when I say Papine and or I say maybe Dallas Castle, they can relate to it more.
Right.
So
Right.
it's in fact career. The whole musical journey started in Jamaica. A matter of fact, like I said, the group basically split because one of the leading member, migrated, and then it was a situation with my whole incident of me swallowing the toothpick, and then one of the members died, and then people started having kids, so to speak, and then
life just happened.
Life
Life just began to occur.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you are responsible, then you have to prioritize.
Right. Exactly.
Right. And you even know that sometimes you just do things in alphabetical order.
Exactly.
Like family is more important than job, but you need a job.
I mean, me pledge allegiance to my family, early out in my career, and I got tired of hearing, my youth, your body, I can remember my career started foreign,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I gauge my thing of where I go to Jamaica and where I go to New York. And New York is, a lot of people don't understand that New York outside of Jamaica was one of the mecca for reggae music and dancehall music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, me did have a privilege if can just jump in my vehicle and drive an hour and a half and reach over there and interact with some of the top and artists them. But like I said, one thing where I always embedded and etched in my mind was, when one of those artists told me that no artist not there, Philadelphia, and I just felt like me did have to just put Philip on my back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And like a burden.
Yeah, man. Me I say, and once I did that, I did not know that, I would be so instrumental in what is going on in Philly right now. And I'm not sitting here, trying to take credit for, because G Warrior never have to take up a microphone. Xkhraig could have did left Jamaica and say, all right, me done with music, me in a corporate world, me I make my money, me I take care of my family or whatever. You know what I mean? But that have to just show you when a pioneer set out for do certain things.
Yeah.
When you did look on G Warrior, you just hear him voice, and as a man who have musical intellect and musically inclined, you hear something where him probably did not even know same have. So you did look on him and say, yo, youth, this you fi do. Him remind you of somebody where him not even know.
True.
But it sparked something as an interest in him and where him did have, where you got a room ram and you say, yo, do that. To me, out of every song when me hear G Warrior do, Living My Life is not only film biggest tune when me hear from him, but have the potential to be one of the biggest tune that any artist ever voiced.
True.
Once it comes to its full potential. It might not happen now. We might not even live to see it, but me can tell you without even thinking, you know what I mean, about it just by being a student of the music and knowing, you know, what the whole what you call it now, like all frequencies, the ear, and you know, just subject matter. And at some appointed time, like me tell you, me can put my neck on a block and swear. If we could have just do a quick scan of where I'm going in the world right now, there's somebody who wakes up to that song every single morning.
Yeah, and to add what you say and just to sanction it. The guy who mixed it, Tixie, you must hear about him. He died the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Tixie voiced some of the biggest songs out of Jamaica.
All right.
The I Win, One Man Can't Satisfy.
All right.
Him voice a song there. And when him hear him say, yo, who the guy will do I'm living my life? Him have a big voice. Oh, me not hear about him. Him not have no more song. Because he was trying to, when he heard it, he was trying to mix the song so it would keep his sound. Because every artist have a sound, and they try. You understand what I'm saying? I say like, no man, just mix it the way you want it. Him did usually in a music, but him just pick up by the microphone. You understand what I say? So that's exactly what you say. Like when I heard J-Wari, like he had this commanding voice, but having the voice is one, knowing that you have it is another.
Exactly.
And being calm about it.
Exactly.
And not boastful is another thing. So that was the thing about him. Even though he had it, I don't know why he wasn't cocky. Maybe he didn't know that he had it.
No,
maybe that was just
obviously not. Because if he had any inkling of what he was, what how commanding, like you said, his voice was, then you know he it would not have taken you for you to bring that to his real. And I still don't think he even understands, you know, the weight of that particular song. And trust me can't put my neck on a block and swear, brother. When me just start the platform, I know people look for me and tell me say a joke thing with the pan. Even a man, you know, we did start a podcast before me, and me not even know say it's a podcast when they are do. You know what I mean? But him called for me terrible. You know, to the point where like him I say, oh, them on the tip my idea, and me always have them on a pedestal as an artist and Ray and but what me I try to explain to people is that when a pioneer embarks on a journey, you might set out with one intention. The man who invent the phone simply just did want to make a phone call. You know, say that kind of cause. Yeah, you're like a thing in your ears, sir. Yeah, at the phone.
Let's cut it, G1. Let's cut
it. It a cause a feedback in a cause a feedback in a ways. Yeah, but as media said, you know what I mean? It's like when a pioneer set out on a certain journey. You know what I mean? You the man where invent the phone. Him just did want to make a phone call.
See that?
And when him did make the phone call, and him say, yo, me can make a phone call. Him not even did know say eventually your phone would have become something where you could have done. Where you could have used WhatsApp and where you could have post on Facebook, where you could have post on Instagram, where you could have go viral and change your whole entire life. All him did want to do was make a call. Yeah. So when you go to room ram and wake up something in a GYR, him not even did know say him have. You know what I mean? Him no say yeah, him could have DJ and yeah, rate this and that and the other. But me I tell you say living my life is a song that will ultimately, if not film life, I go change him pitney them life due to the fact that him do it.
True. Yeah, man.
So if him not live for seed, him seed them, or feed them seed, or somebody where affiliated with him, I got benefit from the seed where you they plant. But no, why for that? for the concept where you did put in a free mind because a room ram and do what him do with that song there. It's a song where move me beyond it just up me away. And when me hear Xkhraig for the first time, and me hear people that talk about you, you know, me always have my ears to the ground because, you know, at the end of the day, like me say, me go through what me go through, and me can't stop say so because I just feel like that is a direct attribute to what me see Agwan, the Mecca when me see Agwan, and I feel it right now. Me feel like if me never did stand up and say, we're not talking about an artist not there, Philip. If me never do that, me feel like it would have even harder for you know, do what I do right now, brother.
True. Yeah, man, I may agree now because if somebody don't set the foundation, I'm not we even not here talk about dig out the foundation. If somebody don't identify the site which part for build, they can't build.
Right.
And even then, if the foundation not dig and it not solid, you don't have nothing really for build on. So you have to take whether or not you want to take the credit and put it on your phone or you want to give somebody to make a long distance call. The credit is there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's how it go.
So from Papine to where did you first migrate? Was Philly your first stop?
No, so this is what happened now. After the group split now, I basically moved to Tower Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. Depending on like a garrison, I end up at Tower Hill. And meet another brethren named Ruption now. Big up yourself, Ruption, anyway you stand up.
Anyway, you're the Ruption.
Yeah. And Ruption basically was in the music. It was like a karaoke man. And those of who know Jamaica, like Jamaica is known for karaoke. The tourists, them who usually go at Pegasus and Hilton can tell you. Jenny, she was one of the biggest hosts you ever seen karaoke. When I tell you that at Hilton Hotel, like Friday nights, crazy. Some of the biggest set of artists them pass through. Right next to Tower Hill, Endis Avenue. Endis Avenue is an avenue that connect Waltham to basically Olympic Way. There was a studio right there. I forgot the name of the studio. But they were crazy artists there because they were involved in a project that was funded by somebody from the community who lived in England. So they basically set up a studio and they were doing their stuff there. And me and Ruption being the music lover that we are, you know, we basically went to the studio. For those artists who know how the studio thing goes, that studio is like a family, and them keep them circle small no matter how many people there. So you will have to basically prove yourself. So days after days, we basically would be like going to the studio. Basically we just hang around the studio because at no point in time are we getting the mic. Definitely, if a new rhythm come out, everybody, whether you have talent or not, from you have an interest and you come from the block, you will basically get the opportunity to record on that rhythm. So I saw Sizzler, Rainbow, Ancient Monarchy, which is Frisco Kid, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, man, Gabby Mead, stand up.
Exactly. Like what? See there, watch all of them artists that come through and thing like that. And one day, them there in a studio, them a bounce a new rhythm because it's the early morning. So me and Ruption usually talk. I'm saying, Ruption, all we have to do is that we have to find a way to get a benefit out of the studio. Since them now want vice, we still got the studio and we just listen to the rhythm and just kind of get the energy and just go and write some songs. And that's exactly what we did. Like we wrote songs upon songs upon songs upon songs. And then one day they decided to keep a stage show. And lo and behold, they tell me and Ruption said, we two are opening. And I'm like, yo, We like better than most of them people, but we say anyway, this is an opportunity. And with the stage show and what me and start give a little more rating. Them say, yo, we never know so sound tough, On the day a long time and proving ourselves. We'll start showing us some more love and thing like that. But that wasn't the way it was supposed to be. What end up happening was that the main person who used to get the money, him see the thing I grew and suddenly him want to be artist. So him that I do know is that him that at night time, midnight and them time I get one of the young engineer, bring him in at the studio and kind of vibe some song, and before we know it say at least Skelly I play some song, cause we know everything will go on the Friday what time IRFM will play the song. I just theme song them alone we are here and we say, well go on. So by the time they make a call in England to find out where I go on, next thing you know him pack him bag and him run off.
Dumb boy.
All right, rewind before that. When my group split, basically what happened was that everybody decided to go them separate ways. I'm a teacher by profession. You understand? So at one point in time,
that's where the intellect come from, but go and talk.
Yeah. So what happened was that the guy who was in the group, who used to be the group leader, he approached me one day and said, "Yo, let's open a school, because since you are a teacher and you just don't like doing government, working for government, because I worked for like 2 or 3 years. I worked privately where I basically tutored kids who were exceptional, because I had a 6-year-old who was reading at a grade 6 level and stuff like that.
Wow.
So I work with those kind of kids. And then outside of that, to me it was more fun to either teaching somebody that was slow or teaching somebody that was really fast. So what I used to do is that I had a tutoring service where I would have kids. That time I think they were doing GSAT. I had kids and I would like teach them after school. I had like 9. I told their parents, yo, this person ready to do the GSAT. And they said, no, the teachers at the school said no, and you can only get one chance. Let me try them next year. And then next year the teacher said the same thing. I said, what, you want to hold back your kid or what? And she said, and I remember this parent, she was at JDF, and she said, if you ever make my pitney fail, And what she did was that she doubtfully enrolled the kid to do it, and the kid got high score, and she gave me nothing but praise.
Wow.
Similarly, I had this one person who came to the school, because after I went to the business with my friend, it was basically me every day at the school. And then one day I'm at the school and I saw this big man coming, and I'm just a walk around it like it was a break, because I used to get there like 7 o'clock and then I teach right up to 11 o'clock at the night. So it was a break, like a 3-hour break, and this guy just walking to school. I'm just a walk around, and him not saying nothing. I'm like, I don't even know this person. Anyway, I'm left and come back the next day, and the next day him come back, him come right in the office, and him sit down in front of me and say, yo, so I don't know if I said this to you, but I can't read. I need help.
Wow.
So him kind of catch me off guard, because remember I saw him. This is like the second time I saw him. The first time he came, he never said anything. So I said, I can't help you, man. Him say, yo, if you can help me to read it, it'll be the best thing for me, because I grew up and at an early age, I have to do the road, and I don't know, I don't get none of the kind of them training there now. I just survive, but now I get a little daughter, and she in a basic school, and she come home and she asked me to help her with her homework, and I can't tell her I say I can't read. And you know what, that I kind of fit that brother in for like 2 months, and he was able to read and even got his driver's license.
Wow.
Right? He used to ride a bike, but he never had any license and stuff like that. Famous guy. He's dead now. But like if you go back in a lot of the videos that pass with like Elephant Man and those time that we had stunt bike in video, he was one of those guys.
Wow.
And the day that he got his driver's license, he said to me, what can I do for you to repair you? I think about it, and I said, by the way, the other day I hear some melody, you know music. I say, yeah, man, I like music, man. Man, say, you really like it? I say, yeah. And that man carry me go Anchor Studio and introduced me to a brother named Dr. Marshall. I don't know if you know Dr. Marshall.
Me know Anchor Studio.
Well,
I'm not
sure. Him care me go Anchor Studio and introduce me to a brother named Dr. Marshall. And as him reach Anchor Studio, Turbulence and the whole of them man, then everybody know him. And him care me go write in him say, Dr. Marshall, you see that youth? Want to help him. So Dr. Marshall stop and say, yo, from a you bring him and say him if you get help in him or get help. Anyway, I'm kind of busy for that week. Just go on. If him want to come at daytime, but may I tell you the truth, him not go able to touch the microphone or him not go able to give him a listening ears or nothing like that. And him say, all right, man. So I go there for a couple of weeks and every day I go there, I just listen, sit down, listen to artists advice until me just eventually stop God a studio there. And after a while, I kind of go to boom and just start seek out other studio where you can just go and you just pay and you just voice yourself and just kind of listen. You understand? So that was one thing that the whole teaching profession lead me. Having gone to Anchor Studio and kind of listening and see all the artists and listen to mixing and kind of stuff like that, it kind of give you different idea and it make it the love for you grow for the music and more like that. All right, fast forward back to where I said now. When the studio Ennis Avenue kind of basically crash and everybody kind of scatter. I say, all right then. I start drive a taxi because I do whole heap of thing. When I move go to while at one
Jack
point
of all trades.
Yeah, man. When I move go to while, I go to boom, I stop teach because me and the brother we met the school, we kind of follow because the thing start growing now and him don't know if to deal with success. So as I said in the beginning, I don't like confusion. So I kind of step away. I step away and one student that I helped to read. Her boyfriend was a lawyer. He gave me a place in Crossroad and said, I can take that place for myself. I don't have to pay any bills. The only things that I have to teach is his girlfriend. Because I got her at age 16. Her mom was a different type of material. Her mom was one of them pretty dancehall woman there, and she just lock up the kids them in the house every day. So at age 16, she couldn't read either. And the same military lady who I helped her daughter, she was the one who took her to me, and within 1 month, they started seeing progress. So when I left that school now, the boyfriend heard, she told the boyfriend that I'm no longer at the school. She stopped going to school. So she asked me if I could teach her alone. So I said, really and truly, I'm really in the teaching business. The vibe that happened between me and my friend, it kind of set me back away. So I really want to do that again. Anyway, he made a proposal and then I say, you know what, may I just teach her. So I would just meet her there and teach her. Even that still left, I must go back to do the music. This time now I drive a taxi up on Bay Farm Road, right at the intersection of Walton. Yeah. And I pick up a Rasta right at the corner, Bay Farm and Walton. I'm there, I'm just go and play one CD with my song, because I tell you, say after I leave Anchor, now I get nothing done, so I pay for record, I sing. I sing it, and the brother say, yo, who the artist upon it? I say, me, man. The man say, you that, man. You understand? So I say, turn off the CD and sing with me here. So I sing the CD, and the man say, blows and skirt. You know, fear drive taxi, you. Stop driving taxi, man. And music if you do. So I say, you don't recognize me? I say, no, I don't recognize you. Man say, you ever hear a song named Kete Drum? I say, yeah. Determined. Man say, you don't recognize me, but if I the Beanie Man, you don't recognize Beanie Man. I'm say, yeah, no disrespect, but Beanie Man, I'm an artist still.
Yeah.
Man say, yeah, man. Beanie Man a good artist, yes, but Beanie Man can't do nothing for you right now. Beanie Man don't even want to see you. Man say, if you serious about the music thing, give me 3 months. Just give me 3 months. Come on my foot for 3 months, and if you don't like what you see or you like which part you advance to, then forget it. I'm say, all right, that's fair enough. So before I know it, with that Portmore right now, Matches Back Studio, my other studio by the name of Matches Back Studio. I'm going to go Portmore now. I see whole heap of artists. I see the Frisco Kid and I see some long time artists, and the only thing was missing was an engineer, right? So him say, yo, this is what we need to make it work. Yo, we need an engineer. You know any engineer? I'm say, yeah, man, I know an engineer, and I know a young youth. So I'm going to go right back at Endis Avenue now. I'm going to go for one of the guys that usually starve me out. Never let me in a studio or nothing. I'm going to pull up down them and say, yo, who are going to sing? Yo, the man, them mash up the studio. Nothing go on, we just step on the corner. I say, yo, me have a gig for you. And I say, gig? Yo, I'm not play a gig. I said, no, bro. I said, no, man. I have a studio job for you. The man said, a lie, I tell. I said, serious like a heart attack, chest pain. So, I carry him go over determined now, and him see it, and him sitting and determined. Say, yeah, him a go on, him not as fluent as whatever, but him better than the engineer we have, because we never have none. Right? And him basically stay there, vice up something, and him stay there all night, all day, live, sleep there, until him, next thing you know, him end up a friend surreal.
Wow.
Yo, and right now, the song when him Susie, I mix a song there. The song when him Top Braff, I mix that song there. The song when him She Call Me, I mix that song there. Right now, him just respect and love the fact that even though when me come in at the ear in a Kingston 11 as a stranger, never really show me no love, but me still, give him a link and a connection where right now, him the Yard Boy studio, I'm a mix song for Tommy Lee and I shoot video and all of them kind of something there. And him just really always appreciate that. So every time I go to Jamaica, he might say, yo, come in our studio, man, come vibe something. Even vibe over something you sing already.
Right.
Just the energy, you understand?
Right.
So the music is like a crossroad puzzle, see? And no person have all of the pieces. No one person have all of the pieces. It's just like in a band, yeah. The bass guitar player could have bad some more. Him can't play the part of the keyboard simultaneously as playing the bass guitar.
Exactly.
You understand? The drummer could have. You understand what I say? Team make the dream work.
Of course.
Everybody can win if we agree. Life is a treasure.
Let me tell people already, and I'm say it to you, I'm say it to G Warrior, I'm say it to every artist who forward. We take. A lot of times we take for granted how essential we are to each other's survival. When me the day in New York and what was said to me, I was thinking about myself at that particular time, like, oh, you're gonna send an artist and they're Philly and me at the top tier artist of Philly. You know what I mean? So like at the end of the day, me have to go represent Philly then. You know what I mean? And I didn't know that it would ultimately forward to a point where you have so much artists of Philly, because at a particular time when me there do it, the amount of artists who they are Philly now never there.
Yeah,
and
I don't mean to cut you, not being disrespectful, but September 18, I'm gonna make it 1 decade, 10 years since we're dropping a Philly. And from the day I come Philly and like me in the whole music thing, and like me always look for that love and the chemistry there. Skilly Banks can tell you too. So I go to him and say, Skilly, as a man we have what it takes. Somebody have to rise to the occasion. Somebody have to kind of find the gel, because music thing, you can't be selfish on the music. Like me travel go Jamaica maybe 10 or 15 times a year. You understand what I say? And most of my trips them are music related. And when I go, I'm a par with the YVP.
Yo, go.
Yeah. When I go, I'm a par with YVP, Javinci, Jaffras, and all those people. A teamwork. And at the same thing, I said to J, I say, yo, it's different.
Brother, let me take it a step further. Stick up in. Me not cut you. One of the biggest songs in the world, one of the biggest artists in the world is Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
You know Sam Cooke. Change is gonna come and rain. Him have a song when him If you should ever change your mind about leaving me behind. You know who I sing backgrounds for that tune there? Lou Rawls.
Yeah.
Lou Rawls. Lou Rawls is a big. You will never find, as long as you live, someone who loves you like I do. Big, the man, big singer. Yeah. And he must sing background, pa Sam Cooke sang.
True.
So at the end of the day, if me can't only do it for G Warrior, and me can't only do it for Xkhraig, like, what the hell is the problem? Like, at the end of the day, dog, like me say, the man of my fight for a spot, and you said it just as a forward for the life. The man of my fight for a spot. That is not even a spot.
Yeah, no, tell me and truly. Oh, you go if you say you want to conquer Philly. Oh, you go wrong with the rapper name. You have to say which one of them.
Exactly. Brother, me are the hunger reggae artist right now. And anybody with know music and know the history of Philadelphia music can attest to this. Me are the hunger artist. Me not talk about reggae artists. Artists. We go on every single radio station in Philadelphia. Beanie Siegel did have a time when him thumped down Blurred now Cosmic Cave. And him song could even play upon Power 99. And when I play upon Power 99, me play upon Q102, and when I play upon Q102, I play upon WDAS, and when I play upon WDAS, I play upon 103.9. I broke down every barrier, boy. Not even just for reggae artists, but just for artists, period. And I never try to say, well then, all right, me are the best, or me are this, or me are that. Me always want only do for somebody else come true. Because what I recognize from early out, you can, like how you recognize, said that brother have a vice. There's somebody right now, somewhere in the world, where I look for the vice there. True. And you might not have it, you know, but you have the link.
Connection.
And if you have the connection there and you give the connection there to G Warrior, it's up to G Warrior for looking at himself and say, you know, say, Xkhraig give me the link, so I go give him back a strength per way I do. But even if him don't do it, you can best believe, due to the fact that when you do, your blessings are going to come in return, because I saw you keep blessings in rotation.
You know, if you say it another time again. I just connection. Like, and then the other thing again, the reason why the unity is not there is that not everybody can see the unity. Them don't understand that it only takes a spark to get the fire going. They fail to realize that everybody can bust one time. I just say everybody can go, if there's a fire, everybody can go through the door the one time. And you have to have some sort of structure and organization for kind of see results.
Exactly.
And what you do by getting this thing together is that a lot of people didn't even know there's so much artists there in Philadelphia.
All right then.
You understand what I say? A lot of people don't know. And just straying for a second, like this, and this is one of the reasons why I don't really try to force myself so much in it. Because I know that, as I said before, Philadelphia is a small place. So I look for a bigger place. If you shoot for the star, who knows, you might end up on the moon.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you can't just shoot for the hilltop and the treetop, because bigger space than that. You understand?
Of course. Of course.
So maybe the people that more fight for it, maybe that is their motivation. Because people just challenge themselves sometimes. Sometimes it's not really nothing. They're not really serious about it. Them just a challenge themselves. But like I said, the love and the unity in a day, the movement, there's no movement basically in Philadelphia. The closest thing that come to a movement the other day was the race out rhythm. You understand? That is the closest thing that come to a movement.
The race out rhythm, but you know, but like Mr. Dog, I'm like me say, me is not the type of youth where what me that say no. Try if the race out rhythm, but overall settings is a movement.
Yeah,
And a my movement, brother.
You hear what I say now? That's what I say. Remember, initially I say, whether you want to give somebody credit for make a long distance call or not, or you want to take it, the credit done due to you already.
Yeah.
So, and I said again, until certain things start, like this program, you never know, say some artists where you never hear about a long time. This kind of open the door for them and it kind of create that spark. You understand what I'm saying? And what you're doing, you're not doing it for yourself. You don't even have to repeat that because the world see that. Because if you don't want to highlight yourself, you could have just highlight yourself.
Yeah.
You're giving a platform for people to know about people. Because a lot of people don't know Xkhraig. A lot of people in Philadelphia don't know Xkhraig. Prior to today, a lot of people don't know Xkhraig. You understand? A lot of people don't know Xkhraig have a song when named Stay Fly.
Right.
Well, the first word isn't the song, it's Philly Girls Them Fly. You understand? And that song was #1 in Zimbabwe for like 6 weeks. You understand what I say? You understand what I say?
And a Philly I first word in it.
Philly is the first. Philly girls them fly. And you'd think that people who play song that say, yo, say a song I really endorse Philly. But Xkhraig and the other one can't be downhearted by that again because Xkhraig goal and mission is music, is not competition. You understand?
All right.
So if I was one to be like that was easily disencouraged. More do another song after me to Stay Fly.
That's true. That's true.
Me understand. So me understand what it feel like for voice a song and you put your all in night and you mix it and you give it to selectors and you're there at the party. They say, yo, big up Xkhraig. And they would have never even play a little intro. They would even come and say, give me the not even that, they would not play. But as I said before, me know the type of music me do. Me know some of my audience. My audience might not be in Philadelphia. You understand me I say? My audience might be in Brazil. If me go up on my Spotify right now, me have more fans in Gambia and Brazil and Central and South America than anywhere else. It's just for the artists who are here to just continue to do what they are doing and push forward and know. Just like how you said, every morning somebody wake up and the first song them play is I'm living my life.
Of course. Somewhere in I can I word.
Every artist have a fan.
Yeah.
Or many fans.
Exactly.
Some of them all have AC too. You understand?
Exactly. All right.
It's just for them to find that connection.
But then that's why whenever, if you notice, the majority of the show them when we do, probably you have a Geo area show at the Uncle 2 cartoon of the writer. So me have to kind of get accustomed to, being in the presence of such greatness, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like I've most of the time, I mean, brother, imagine 15 years old and you have a cassette and a cassette deck and you discover Shined. And Shined is the man who inspire you to do music and you travel the world based on the fact that Shined inspire you to do music. Just like how Xkhraig look pan G Warrior and say, you have a voice, and me have a rhythm, and remember I'm a te, and then Shined even not even know me when time him change my life.
Yeah.
And 30 years later, if he can sit down on my platform and look upon him and say to him, say, brother, me just want to thank you and acknowledge you for everything that you've done for me without you even knowing that that's what you've done for me. And the only thing what me can possibly do is Ray. And before me even could have, it's like me start babble.
Yeah.
And the man say, just let me hear it, man. Just let me hear it, man. And when me go to room and say, I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm hoping for is sure to be mine. I do believe it and I'm working to receive it. And I, when I say that, brother, see Monday, the man say, me hear El Fico, me hear Len Arman, me hear Barry Salmon. You know what you do right now? You go up the side of the hill, Blue Mountain, you go right now, and a Junior Tucker, you may I hear, and the man start say all of that, and him say, youth, you're bad. And you see when him say that, a week later, me do the song that 13 years before me get the opportunity for Wall of Realms with Chinese. And me do the song that 13 years ago, and as a man call me 2 weeks after Chinese come to my show and say, you know, from when me I look for you, I want to put a song there and I want a movie. Yeah. I'm going to go to room and record the song. And the man give me, when me ask for it, him never try ball me down, him never say Ray, him never say Tay, him say, whatever you want for the song, and that me I go give you, and your royalties and everything, and your one, all me want for just the license and agreement for just put the song in the movie.
Publishing. Yep. Yeah, man.
So, at the end of the day, brother, when people look at me and tell me say that platform is a joke, when you look at it right now and you say 8 people, nobody feel like say 8 people are watch, brother. We could not have monetized in half of the time we take for monetize if only 8 people did a watch.
Sure.
You have people where go look at Xkhraig and no say Xkhraig a bad artist, no say G Warrior a bad artist, but they will never endorse you.
True that.
But they will watch.
They will watch.
You get to my cemetery? You know what I mean? So, things like, you will look on this and you will see this and you will get discouraged. You will hear a man tell us an artist and an affiliate and get discouraged. You will see say, the top man in a year link drop out and you will get discouraged. If you notice the word we spiritually connected in our way where we could even understand. Because like me say, him care. To me always see G Life as G Warrior movement, and I say him care as the Michael Jordan of freedom movement. And right now in a 2021, long years after we lose the gentleman there, the fatal loss not only to G Life movement, but the dancehall fraternity in a Philly. The man them still a trad, and not only are they trad, they are flourishing.
True, true.
You get what I say? And it still connect right back to you looking at him and telling him have a voice. And the song where him take up back the whip with is a song, is a rhythm where you give. So just look at how the thing I come full circle now, brother.
Connection, man.
Yeah, man. They say it there, you know. You know what I'm saying? And every artist will forward on a platform thus far. It's not an artist when we sit down and listen to the music before them forward. But every single artist, if you go back, go look on the 160, 170, almost 200 show, when me do, an artist never forward over here when I'm bad. And if him not bad, by the ways of where you see a go on in a universe, probably them live now work or them Wi-Fi and connect good. Yeah. But we never have one artist over here when I'm bad. I never scout a man. I never say go look for that man there or whatever. You know what I mean? So Xkhraig people is an artist. Well, if you watch. If you never hear about Xkhraig, when I hear about Xkhraig, no. One of the bodies when me ever come across personally, like from an instinct where like me say, knowledge of the theory, the intellect, for take it to a next level, the intellect for look past somebody else and say, yo, you have something me not have, so take this and do that with it. And not even look for the credit, but just understand the fact that the way the universe works, just for what him do, it'll go come back to him. Tenfold. So if you don't really understand that, underneath it, this is not for every swollen muffin. this music business, yeah, it very cruel if you allow it to be that to you. When you want from it, you can obtain from it, but you have to first focus on what your purpose in all of this is. And once you align yourself with the Spirit and allow the Spirit to navigate you through and to the point where you need for that, in it, you will totally understand your purpose in doing music, because we have the ability, them three man, where you sit down and so. We have the ability to reach people in our way where the average man can't do it. See that? That's what this platform is all about. That's what this platform is all about. G-Warrior, Xkhraig could have done anywhere in our world right now. You hear the man same thing, a clap a Gambia right now. But him choose to take this moment and time to spend with I and I on this platform. So to me, that speaks volumes. You know what I say? You know what I mean? So before we left out of this place, you know, we have a bad song when we want to play, and you don't know Xkhraig cannot get away without giving us a overall settings dub plate. But him have one song we just dropped. And when it dropped?
This morning.
This morning. When we book him, you know, we never know say this song a drop at this particular day. Panda timer. So if you don't want to tell me say this is a spiritual connection, you don't know where I go on yet, man. Go drop asleep, man, and I wake up, man.
For real.
How ironic is that? How long ago Mermaid call your brother? Almost how much month now? About a month and add. And at this particular day when you forward for the show, yeah, the song drop.
Tell you better than that. Tomorrow, 2 days from now, at June, right?
Mm-hmm.
Song Vice last year, June.
No, more if you say, no, brother. More than if we don't really understand where I go on and understand what I have monks, you know. I mean, me get it, you know. Me get it. A prophet is only without honor in our own home. So true, we reside in Philadelphia. When you see G-Warrior, so I can do that, you know, man. Or you see Xkhraig, you say, oh, you're from down the road. You say El Fico, you say, yeah, Fico. No problem. I got you that for years. Years, I got you that. And when I go to England and come back and start acknowledging me.
Yep. So them stay, man.
I go to England and come back and say, oh, how are you? That feel you to that responsive, man. I'm still going to the alkalates. And I laugh to myself. Because if I that you know what, it come like you see, man, we are go on YouTube and go buy the views them. So if you don't want to say I own a bus fee, fine. I'm going to that. Yeah, one of the youth them really bust me though. Yeah, man, I'm sharp, man. Sharp, man, come see me run their eyes, me, you know. You respond to me too. You know what I say? But we are spiritually connected. And like me say, for me, would I never did know say Xkhraig was one of the driving force behind one of G-Warrior favorite song where me have, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people's favorite song. And it's not him own song because like Mr. Paper Chase bad too. And well if a bad song him up. But to me, living my life, me's a youth where if you notice every song, a man look for me and tell me say if my life never stay like how it stay, my life always in a shambles. My life always in a shambles. And if my life never in a shambles, me could have write this type of song them when I write. Me don't even write. Me stop. Me pass a point of writing. God goes so rare. We spend a years and the same way me get it and the same way me go now. It no water down. That's right there. You know what I'm saying? So me go drop that bad song. More your give it a little insight as to how that song came about. Because your title, man, and some normal title, you know.
No, it's sometimes you have a think outside the box, you know.
As a school teacher, edge way above over we, you know.
No.
The intellect, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Scroll of passion.
Scroll
of passion. You know me, I say, come on, man, that dog. Don't do that. No, man. Everybody else giving them what you call it, them me not gonna lie. Jamaica said, hold on, the man them are really tough, you know, because he said, Rasta British take the video and him start from him foot come up, and I think a G-Wire first in him video, and she said G-Wire take the video and start from him foot come straight come up. It's a new style, lad. You soon see the man them of Jamaica start do it, you know. and then I guess he was not one to be upstage now. So you film video start now. The man start play piano. And I just think I never know what they say. And then the video that's the same way, you know. But by the time it reach him head, you see man stay so. And I play piano to play it now. So me I say, I flap him, I play for flap me well on the video. So me I tell her say, Philly is not that, yo, brother. Remember, you know, I mean, I got to tell them to play this song. And anybody around the world where I take Philly for some joke thing, for a joke done. If you're looking at your Bible right now, anywhere on the reside, and I will say Philadelphia listed in the Bible. Before I say which part on the reside. I never say Denver in the Bible. I never say New York in the Bible. I never say Brooklyn in the Bible. But I say Philadelphia. It might not be this year Philadelphia, but there's a reason why yes I name Philadelphia. I say Philadelphia in the Bible. So, and if you understand what type of people, and there's a reason why we never drink might not cut you so, but there's a reason why we're there so. There's a reason why we're there so. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, nobody take one to see us lightly. Every youth is a star. Yes. And the world don't have the ability to be a star.
Galaxy. So tell them something about the song.
Yeah,
man. Perfect.
Right? I think she's perfect.
Yeah, well, you see that song, you know? Song, as I said, my voice it from last year. My voice it from producer. But,
such man.
But I don't know, like music you cannot be on the outside and kind of see exactly what's happening on the inside. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, he never released the project. So like me see my disappointment them as basically opportunity to just even get further. So what I did was that I just basically just produce it myself, basically tell you the truth. And the song, I think she's perfect. Song has like 4 main language in it. It have some Latin in it, it have Swahili, it have English, and it have you know, our language, what them call it, Creole or the Patois. So that's basically it basically talks about a woman beauty. To me, women are gods. When God created women, like he mastered creation. You understand what I'm saying? I think women are God's best piece of creation. And that's what the song talk about. The song speaks about the physical quality of a woman, you know, her smile, her thighs, or whatever else it says. And it also speaks about the other quality, which is not physical. Her ability to be independent, to not be a laba. That is the type of woman that the song is speaking about. And truth is, like, I released this song this morning, and basically the song has basically gone around all my other songs already.
Wow.
And it's just and it's not what they call it, buy views. It's not a buy view thing. It's just good promotion and good marketing, so to speak. Because like usually it would take one of my songs maybe like 3 days or so to get in the hundreds of just in terms of streams on Spotify. But this one basically it's almost on the road to 500.
All right, you see that?
You understand what I'm saying?
So
So I feel as though this song is gonna be one of my best songs so far to speak. I mean, I have a lot of good songs like Susie. Susie is like the most played song. Like in Australia, it's one of my most played song. In Zimbabwe, even though Stay Fly got #1 for 6 weeks, Susie is still a favorite there. You understand what I'm saying? So, but this song, it's a kind of fuse a genre. Like when I was submitting it, I was like, is this reggae? Is this dancehall? Is this pop? Is this hip hop? And I say, you know what? It's world music.
Yeah,
music
man.
it name.
All right.
You
Even
understand
notice that means about my music, you know, real music. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? If you have people at Gambia and them place there, you know what I mean, and your owner race now gravitate to it, you know, you can't really say a reggae or dancehall or whatever when you have people all over the world where gravitate to it.
True.
And this there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So without further ado, you know what I mean? Right now, I think she's perfect.
Me too.
And the brother, I think she's perfect as well.
Yeah.
All right. Xkhraig. Yeah. Well, no bother with the commercial something, you know. No do it. Don't do it. All right. Well, nothing wrong because I'm still a get paid. All right.
Pull it up, you know, I don't even want to miss a word.
Well on there.
I think she's perfect. Look at them ass, look at them thighs. I think she's perfect. Her beauty's like a set. I think she's perfect. Me think she perfect. Allure magazine says she's spotless. Her beauty so much it have to compress. Smile beautiful like the sunset. And when she undressed, her beauty go deeper than the surface.
Perfect. Well on. If you notice, and a normal artist is the man, the Jaja.
Start different. It does different.
Yeah, man. The thing differ, man. Xkhraig. Turn it up. How are you going?
Yeah.
Now you're lead.
It'll play the pan.
Well on, people. And my father. Come and say, I when the drop I go come in. All right. Let's see what I'm going to say. No. Well, give me a second, people, because we have to do that tune as some justice, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for the past 3 weeks, we select a guy like him on a hiatus, so we have to just improvise. Even though I say. So at the end of the day, we're gonna make sure so that tune are play properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good heaven knows she's perfect.
Exactly.
She's more than less a goddess.
Here we go on.
Heaven knows she's perfect.
All right.
She's more than less a goddess. She picture perfect. I think she's perfect. Look at her eyes, look at her smile. I think she's perfect. Look at that ass, look at them thighs. I think she's perfect. Her beauty's like a seraphim. I think she's perfect. Me think she perfect. Allure magazine says she's spotless. Her beauty so much it have to compress. Smile beautiful like the sunset. And when she undressed, her beauty go deeper than the surface. One in quadrillion, you know she matchless. Chameleon,
Jaja.
I think she perfect. Look at her eyes, look at her smile. I think she's perfect. Look at
Bumba
her eyes,
daddy.
look at them thighs. I think she's perfect. Her beauty is like a seraphim. I think she's perfect. She's a diamond in the rough. She number one, such a fly so long. She educated, she not nervous, she's a pro. She innocent like a child. She have a keep her red eye. She not a red eye. She don't stop now. I think she's perfect. Look at her eyes, look at her smile. I think she's perfect. Look at that ass, look at them thighs.
Wow.
I think she's perfect. Her beauty
Not a normal
like
tune.
seraphim.
Trust me. Not a normal tune. People, when me tell us nothing a normal about the artist, that brother, yeah, like me say, sitting down and holding a realms with a person is like when you invite somebody into your surroundings. Me casa, su casa, that type of way there. Them have a thing, them have a saying in Jamaica where say, see me and come live with me are two different things.
Trust me.
You know what I say? And right now we have to call it say yes our own base. And when we invite a brother in, even G Warrior earlier, we never know what to expect. You know what I mean? And just being in the presence of such greatness and knowing how the man them take the music serious and just knowing the spiritual journey with the world with them and how we connect in so many different ways. You know what I mean? Just lead me if you believe, say yeah. We're them on a journey together and know, like me say, even though we talked about interviews from God he knows all along, it could have happened before them time.
Trust me.
Because right now we are embarked on the next Bob Marley have a song where him say, when you bend all your corner. So after this interview where you see take place, we are going to bend a different corner and I go see where I go on.
See that? Sure. Growth, you know?
That's right then. So Ali Cat up on the other side I wait. You know what I mean? We the kind of run into some technical difficulties where we couldn't start on time. A man cost me. Ali, go and big up yourself, brother. You know what I mean? We don't know, say, you're top of our artist. We not take nobody lightly around here. But before we left out of this, Xkhraig, you can't escape.
You can't escape, even though I mean escape.
Without drop a bad overall settings live dove on the live for people out there.
Yeah. It's a bad.
Bad.
Good.
Bad meaning good.
Bad meaning good. So we are doing real Jamaican.
Yeah.
El Fika. It's only natural once you start step up in a life. Bad-minded people are gonna give you a fight. But don't make them drain your energy.
Wow.
Don't make them derail your plans. Be strong. Go harder. Till your success, madam.
Wow.
Go harder. Till your blings them blind them.
Wow.
This is Xkhraig, the Dugu Master. May I represent for the overall setting, podcast settings. Lord, above the cloud.
Jaja. Jaja, you hear the man say a while ago? People, don't make them drain their energy. No time. No time. Xkhraig, as me say, G Warrior, as me say, the item could have been anywhere in our world right now. And the item choose for forward on this platform. Yeah. I'm a respect, I'm a rate on for that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, time are one thing where you get somebody where you can never get back.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I say? So if it's even when you reach to a point where you're there for your last and you're there for your bed and you look for your youth them, the 3 minutes where you could have to tell them, say, yo, the little something my left phone and I dress up. And that 3 minutes they want to just give me a while ago. You understand? I can never get back that and the ratings we may have and the respect we may have phone for that skyway gone, brother.
See that.
You know what I say? So which part of the people them can find Xkhraig music?
Yeah. So Xkhraig is universal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because X is the most prolific letter in the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
Because X means the unknown. X means 10. And X continue to be Xkhraig. Once you see the X, you see me. So it is Xkhraig. Whether it's Twitter, YouTube, no, you even know what I do. I just do it.
See.
No matter of fact, I don't want to do it. I just orders when I get from above.
Yeah, man.
I just can't question the orders from above.
Exactly.
Yeah, me just want to take out the time and big up the family. You see them come and them sitting car. And the biggest set of
rate that, you know, rate that support system, real, genuine.
Big up the set of twins and big up the young baller KJ.
Yeah.
Big up Dushan and big up Khadija.
Mother Road.
Big up mother, my father also. Sister, brother, sisters. Yeah, big up J Warrior. Let's go on to the thing. A matter of fact, the truth is more and big up every single Philly artist.
Yeah, man, that's my thing. That
because the truth is that we once you say music, you sign up for something where it's not an event. It takes time. It's a process. A matter of fact, everything take time. Even Skellion take time for grow.
Exactly.
Whether or not your Bibles, think about what I say. Skellion take time for grow.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So we just want them just do what them do. Do the music the right way, because learning the business part of it is very important. Because me hear a whole heap of horror story, meet a whole heap of people who get robbed and who rob themselves too.
Exactly.
So whatever you do, if you have music you do, don't take it for a joke, do it seriously. Like me tell my kids them, all three of them say they want to play football. Me tell them, say, don't play football for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun while you're playing football.
Exactly.
But you have to have a goal in mind.
Exactly.
You have to work towards a goal. And the truth is, growth is the only true evidence of existence.
Exactly.
If you not grow, if you not see manifestation, a time you waste.
Yeah, man. Really time.
And the way life short now, there's no time to waste. You just have to just move forward. Best foot forward march. You understand?
Exactly.
That is it. That is it. And just again, El Fico, Short Man,
Mikey,
Mickey.
Yo, Mickey and Mouse, that. Mikey.
No man. And if my mouse, I want good mouse. You understand?
Yeah.
Cause you have some mouse are good enough. Watch you know, I mouse pad that.
Yeah, I mouse pad this.
Me want to see you navigate without using Alt and Tab or the mouse pad.
Yeah.
Can't work.
Yeah.
So whether I'm Mickey or Mikey. Yeah. Mickey is a good mouse.
Real
so, you understand?
Yeah, man.
Let's go and big up yourself, you know. You understand? So just go and do what you do, you know, the triangle. See triangle there. You sit down and form the triangle.
Exactly.
Three the hard way.
Yeah,
three
man.
the right way.
Yeah, man.
Just know, say, if it's too easy, we're not do something wrong.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
man.
course.
If it is too easy, it's wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I hate that.
Bless up yourself in my general and give thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. Xkhraig, J Warrior, Mother Road. Remember people on the other side, Alley Cat. The Imperial. Mad. I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before it's sure to be mine. And I do believe it and know I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows no.